Hey guys, how's it going? Well, got done watching all of He-Man, Masters of the Universe Revolution, and it's better than than Revelations. Any issues that were in Revelations are fixed, and in 5 episodes, just 5 episodes, it tells a very good story. That's kind of, if it wasn't for the cliffhanger, I'd say this was an epilogue to the events of Revelations. But I wonder if there's going to be people who are going to still bitch and moan about this because, one, it's not the Tila show. Adam / He-Man is in all the episodes. He's in all of them. He-Man is in the majority of them, and Adam is in all of them. You get more He-Man and everything. Tila is important, but it's important in where she stands as sorceress. Plus, main part of the story is that it's about, and their romance is a key part of the story, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, now there's going to be a spoiler discussion. Okay, so I'm going to be going from beginning to end. We open up with them in and He-Man or Adam and Orko and Eternia trying to get at least 2 of the souls, because if you recall from the end of Revelation, Eternia, heaven, was destroyed by Evelyn. Completely destroyed. Now, it is made clear here that the souls up there were not destroyed. They're just lost. They'll fade away eventually. An important setup for the story. And then move, which leads to this big fight. Even King Randor is joining in on this to try and save some of the souls of their friends who were unfairly taken by Skeletor. Scareglow gets a good action scene in here. Adam transforms, they fight, they save the day. As soon as they get back, King Randor collapses. Turns out he's been having some disease that he's kept secret from people. And it eventually takes his life. But not before he gives a farewell, and he chooses to. Adam says, Tila, heal him like you did me. Randor refuses. He lived a good long life. Now, of course, then he puts into Adam's head this notion of, you cannot, and the king and the champion must be separate. You must make a decision. Are you the king or are you He-Man? Now, of course, this is going off of a lot of what and Randor's time as king had told him. Understandable. But, of course, he passes away. Now, at the same time, Skeletor has been taken in by Motherboard, voiced by, what's her name? Because they got the actress who played Evelyn in the movie. I mean, in the live action movie. Hold on. Oh, come on. Meg Foster. It voices Motherboard. Well done. And Keith David, perfect as Hordak. Now, in this version, Hordak focuses entirely on technology, which is a viable take on the character, I will say that. And yeah, Skeletor has been made into part technological and everything. The Havoc staff is connected to his arm and everything. And in the very end, when Adam's giving this big speech at the funeral, Prince Keldor shows up, his uncle, voiced by William Shatner. That's who Shatner's playing, and it's incredible that they bring Keldor in now. Now, first, we're being led to believe Keldor and Skeletor are 2 separate beings. What as I said, led to believe. We'll be getting to that. And yeah, they play up this whole notion again. He's the bastard child. Everything connects back to Rob David's He-Man run. As I've said before, so much of that run is important to this into the series because Rob David's involved, of course. But yeah, and we see what happened. Now, in this case, though, he was sent back to Anat Gar, although which was invaded by the Horde, it turns out. And Keldor says, I hid, and eventually, was able to live on my own. Now, and then there's a big attack by Skeletor, revealing the technological nanites of the Horde. Attacking and everything, Keldor is doing everything he can and to improve himself. And Adam reveals that the power of Grayskull can reverse the technological stuff. And then by the end of it, it's then decided when they realize what do we need to do, because they also realize they need to do it all at once. If they're going to turn them back, they need to improve the power sword. Just a sec. Sorry about that. But yeah, so they realize the best way to do this is to send the sword out. Adam will stay as He-Man because he can still keep the form and everything. And the sword is being sent to Gwildor, who's a technical guy, the guy from the live action movie. And he's going to upgrade the sword. And he has agreed to decide that Keldor should become ruler. This is where we reveal then that Keldor, Skeletor in disguise in this. But then it's also revealed by Hordak, oh, Keldor did exist. And then thanks to Motherboard squeezing on Skeletor's head just a little bit, it's able to reveal he was Keldor the whole time. That he's a demon from another dimension was a lie provided by Hordak, which makes sense. And then, and as he's now starting to, with Keldor's help, so you actually have William Shatner and Mark Hamill bouncing off each other, are deciding a way to usurp everything. They're going to try and plan to undermine things. And then, and Altila is still trying to bring back Eternia. But unfortunately, she needs the power of the other goddesses. So she's going on her own journey then. She ends up going to the snake, and the snake people are gone. But the person the dragon that revealed him, voiced by John Delancey, amazingly, he's dying. And he basically is the only one who can reveal it. After some goading with Evelyn, who's been his caretaker, taking care of this guy for penance, they were able to convince him, you did something wrong by revealing the dark magics to humans, which led to this big war. Your soul is just as tainted. So if you're still alive though, you have a chance to return Eternia if you help us. So he agrees to do that. And he reveals it all. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. But as I was saying, so yeah, she gets that. So now she has the power of Zor and Serpentos. So now she has to go get the Hordaku's power, which we'll be getting to that. But she joins in as well. But while she's busy with that, and Adam is sent by Keldor to go and attack Snake Mountain, leaves it perfectly open for Motherboard to waltz right in and take over Castle Grayskull, cutting Adam off, thus removing He-Man from the equation, from the power. He gets abducted, oh, hold on. Sorry about that again. So yeah, everything's starting to go to hell for a moment. But then it's, anyway. But this then leads to Skeletor ends up getting a victory over Hordak because he takes out Motherboard, leading to a fight between him and Hordak. But then he reveals Hordak, like I said, has been always afraid of using magic because he can't control it. Hence why he always have an acolyte, like Skeletor, like Keldor. And but since Skeletor is able to utilize both magic and technology, he wins out. And he seems to kill Hordak. Until they reveal Hordak is still fine. Also, during all this, we get a flashback. And one point we see Hordak in the room, in the Adam's room when he was a baby, holding another baby. But yeah, but anyway, so he wins. He's ready to take over. Evelyn shows up, takes off the arm with the Havoc staff so she can give it to Teela, which Teela, with help from Adam and their love, are able to, both of them ascend higher. She becomes basically the sorceress of all three goddesses. And Adam has elevated as, I'm guessing he's He-Man permanently now, I'm guessing. Not sure on that one. And that's leading to a big fight between him and Skeletor. And all the while, Teela is bringing back Eternia. And once she does, you have also the dragon from earlier. He gets to lay down his life, thus his soul can go to Eternia. And then King Randor shows up, helps Adam fight against Skeletor, and then Adam stabs Skeletor and returns him back to Keldor so he can then be arrested. And then by the end of all, Adam says they're getting rid of the monarchy of it. No more kings and rulers. Everyone can just be on their own, but still have a champion to protect them. Okay, I'm a bit iffy on that one, but not a bad idea. And at the very end, in the post-credits, we see someone saying Horde Prime will fix Hordak, and it's revealed that we get Despera, aka Adora. And it sounds like she's voiced by Gray. Wouldn't be surprised. We don't see her face, but it's clearly her. And if you read the DC comics, you know that's who it is. And thus setting up for another series. But this was great. This continues to play off of, like I keep saying, the DC He-Man comics, but yet do its own thing. Bringing back Keldor was genius, claiming, oh, Hordak would use block memories. Perfect. Well handled. Really love it. And just so much of this is good. The animation is good. The acting, they've had some changes. Like you have Melissa Benet as Teela now, which makes sense because her husband is Adam. And you got Gates McFadden as Queen Marlena. William Shatner killed it as Keldor. He was brilliant. Until we found out the truth, I bought it. And then once the switch happened, it's like, oh, of course. Mark Hamill was still incredible as Skeletor. Keith David was perfect as Hordak. And Meg Foster was great as the motherboard, even though you could still tell she was still vibing with her evil and stuff. They didn't have too many characters across the board. Most of the characters had something to do. Nothing was woke or anything. Adam was the main star, and he was the one who saved the day. Like I said, if they didn't have the other stuff that sets up Horde Prime and Adora, I could have said they could have ended it here. But they left the door open, and I'm positive we're going to probably give, they're going to get a third one. So, yeah. It's another series. I mean, it might be another 5 episodes. Maybe we don't know about it. There's another 5. Maybe it's going to be another series. Who knows? But until then, I think this was just really good. I really liked it. It was good. All in 5 episodes. And that's for the one downside. They could have used this could have been another 10 episodes. Again, unless the next 5 episodes is going to be more of it. But who knows? But yeah, guys, go out and check it out. If you didn't like Revelations, you probably will like this one. If you're a He-Man diehard, this was an incredible series. And I think it does help redeem a bit of Revelations into those who hate it. But yeah, overall, really good. Go out and check it. See you guys.